Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. I hope you are all doing good. Let's talk about what just went down at the Black Joy Festival. A MAGA woman thought she could sneak in, walk around, and start asking black folks why they don't like Donald Trump. But see, what she didn't realize is that Black Joy is not a political ground. Yeah, it is not a political playground. It is a protected space for the black people to celebrate, connect, and honor their culture. So guys, let's get into these clips. I'll be coming back with more commentaries. Stay tuned.
Oh, I prefer not to answer, but I am one of the festival organizers, and we have rented out this space. So I would kindly request that you move and leave the location. If you guys are on the sidewalk, I can't stop you from being on the sidewalk, but we have rented out this space. We have it reserved with the city, and we are asking you to leave.
Yeah, so is this a public park?
It's a reserved space at this time.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of information so you can take this and do what you want with it. I'm not going to be leaving because this is a public park, and whether or not you have a permit here is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump.
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
She's going through the security already.
The organizer told me he wasn't allowed here, so...
So you are a government employee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so am I allowed to be here?
You are allowed, but...
TikTok supports white supremacy, and what happened to the version of black fatigue that conservatives were so adamant about not too long ago? She saw a Black Joy festival, and the first thing she did was say, hey, let me go there and ask black people about Donald Trump, knowing that the vast majority of black people in this country do not agree with him. Y'all said that y'all were tired of black people who speak out against racism all the time. You didn't block us. You didn't stay away from us. In fact, most of your content started to be about us, the people that you were tired of. One of the key traits of white supremacists is to antagonize black people. And when they see something like a festival that says Black Joy, they are compelled to antagonize us and then pretend like they are the victims when we don't want anything to do with them.
It's a criminal offense.
That was a volunteer told them that because that person felt that way. They were harassed. He did not call the police. Someone did, and that would have now been asked.
Okay. All right, good. This isn't a private event, by the way.
It's a private event in terms of we have reserved it. We know it's a community event.
Yes.
We're not
not a
saying
private
it's not a
event.
community However, it is privately rented.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, this is a letter from the Attorney General
That's fine.
talking about First Amendment traditional public forums,
does not
and
call
this
the police
is one.
on
If you want to read it, you can.
I know I'm very sure of the First Amendment. We did not call the police on you, as I said. Someone who did report harassment, they reported it to the police.
Yeah.
That was not of our control.
Someone
either.
is making false claims to the police. I'm not harassing anyone.
I cannot control that.
Yeah.
That is that person's experience with your interaction with you.
I have copies of this if you need it. First word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, you didn't want me to what?
While they're talking, you don't have to put that in my
Don't
face
touch
either.
my stuff.
Okay, we don't put it in my
Don't
face.
touch my
Okay,
stuff.
thank you.
Take your hand off my property.
You can take it out of my hand as
Take
well.
it off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless
Okay?
you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Black Joy Festival.
So this woman goes to a black event, a Black Joy Festival, and asks black people what is their first word that comes to mind when mentioning Donald Trump's name, right? Do you realize how much of a privilege that is? And then saying that you don't want to leave the event because, like, literally you're harassing people on a Black Joy event. It's like we can't have nothing. We can't have nothing to ourselves. We cannot celebrate. We cannot be, in community with other black people. Like, imagine if a black person went to a Triple K rally. How would that fare for the black person? And came up and said, oh, how do you feel about Obama? Like, it's the entitlement to think that you have to be the center of attention at a Black Joy Festival. Like, the audacity, I'm sorry. But my Tink wants to say something. So what is the first word that comes to your mind, Tink, when mentioning Donald Trump? What's the first word?
Jail.
That's it. That's the post.
Red and shitty. Hot mess. Booty juice drinker. Narcissist. Racist. Just all around not a good person. Greedy. Power hungry. Thinks that he's better than everybody else. A liar. A con man. A pain in America's ass. An insurrectionist. A tiny hand crybaby. A hater of the free world. Someone that means nobody any good whatsoever. Now on to you. What makes you think for 1 minute that you're entitled to go to a black festival and ask people what they think about him? Nobody has time for that. Then instead of you filling the room, knowing that everybody's uncomfortable with you being there, you still walk around asking questions. And the main thing that you fail to realize is nobody's feeling you. That's not being racist. That's being just uncomfortable. You know, y'all need to learn your place. And your place is not in our face. Because we know most of y'all feel a certain way about us. And also a certain way about him. So stay where y'all are. We're going to stay where we are. Do what y'all do. Because we most definitely going to do what we do. Do us all a favor. Mind your business.
So wait a minute. She went to the Black Joy Festival in an attempt to break up the Black Joy and then got the nerve to get mad when people don't share their Black Joy with her. Oh my God. Girl, bye. But listen, the restraint of our people. Oh my goodness, we continue to show up and show out. I'm trying to tell you.
I think white people are so triggered by black joy because they have zero control over it. And white people are all about control. And anything they don't get to control and manage and dictate freaks them the hell out.
They don't get to be the leader.
All right, if you know who I am, you know what's about to happen. So this clip that I'm going to show you is about a Black Joy event. Black folks are just trying to have fun. They just trying to do a little event in the park, get some barbecue. They got some booths. They're trying to share information, spread awareness. Just trying to do, you know, a chill day in the community. But this white girl shows up, and now I'm going to say this is not a representation of all white folks. We have plenty of white folks that are great, compassionate, just all around great people. So no hatred against white people will be tolerated in my comment section. Now, here comes the video.
Recording, so I am going to record audio with this. I'll just keep it like in the middle. Okay, I'll just keep it down here.
Apparently some people are having issues with the questions that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
Like
if
what?
they just have, I don't know specific questions.
Okay.
But if they have issues with that, or they don't want to talk to you, just try not to follow them around or try to intimidate.
Guess when you got a face like that and no talent, you gotta go piss people off to get some views.
Oh, I prefer not to answer, but I am one of the festival organizers, and we have rented out this space, so I would kindly request that you move and leave the location. If you guys are on the sidewalk, I can't stop you from being on the sidewalk, but we have rented out this space. We have it reserved with the city, and we are asking you to leave.
Yeah, so is this a public park?
It's a reserved space at this time.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of information so you can take this and do what you want with it. I'm not going to be leaving because this is a public park, and whether or not you have a permit.
This is the part I hate so much. It's like, yeah, you guys got a permit and you guys reserved this spot, but it's a public park, so I can do whatever I want. Where does human decency, kind of respect, where does that kick in your mind? Or is that just, you know, they're black, they don't deserve respect? Let me just put it to you like this. Caitlin Clark or whatever Caitlin, whatever your name is, weird face girl. Okay, weird face girl. Let me put it in words you can understand. Now imagine there's a white family, right? And they want to throw a party for their white child. Just picture them as white as you can. They got blue eyes. They got blonde hair. And their color is this color, okay? So that you could feel some empathy. Now these people are throwing a birthday party, an event for their people. It's a whites only event, right? And a bunch of black people and brown people show up. And you're like, hey, sorry, I got this whole space, reserved for my child's birthday party. And they say, did you know this is a public park? Yeah, I understand that, but we came here early. We made reservations with the city. We have permits. We have security. We have all these things because we reserved the place. We paid a lot of money for people to come here and put up their food stamps. Like, this is a private kid's birthday party. Well, this is a public park and I ain't going over because I got the right. How would you like that? You would be like, oh, black people are the worst. Oh, brown people are the worst. This is a representation of all brown and black people. That's what you would be saying, right? So I'm not saying that you're a representation of all the white people, but there's definitely a problem we need to talk about.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, you didn't want me to what?
While they're talking, you don't have to put that in my
Don't
face
touch
either.
my stuff.
Okay, well, don't put it in my
Don't
face.
touch
Okay,
my stuff.
thank you.
Take your hand off my property.
You can take it out of my hand as
Take
well.
it off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless
okay?
you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Black Joy Festival.
Now, this is very common in narcissists and pretty much racist people, where they go and they disrespect you and then get offended when you stand up for yourself. She goes, sticks the mic this far away from her face, and when she grabs it, she's like, don't touch my property. Don't touch my property. That's my property. And she's like, yeah, well, could you not shove your mic in my face when asking me questions? Like, you could put it away. It's you're in my personal space. And I know I sound like...
And let me tell you, I care about my personal space. Whoa. Hey, who's around me right now?
But come on. She's shoving the mic in her face. And then, in typical fashion of Karens, she plays the victim.
Off my property.
God bless you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Black Joy Festival. the Pride people.
I love how she's like, oh my God, the first people we talk about in the black event, and look at how they're acting. Like if black people are the ones being a dick here. No, they're not. It's you. You're the problem. But I gotta say, this is very, very typical of racist folks. You go shove a mic in the freaking black people's face, and the moment that they push the mic away from their face, oh my God, look at the black people. They're so violent. They're so horrible. They're just the worst people ever. Look how they grab my mic. They grab my property. Never mind that you're shoving your property in people's faces.
So guys, before we move further, this MAGA-supporting woman tried sneaking into a Black Joy festival, questioning black attendees about why they don't want to support Donald Trump. What happened next shows how black communities stand firm in protecting their spaces, their culture, and peace. So this moment highlights the importance of safe celebrations without political disruptions. Yeah, all right guys, we have watched how this situation has unfolded and why the community's response is very much powerful. What I want to know is your thoughts in the comment section, because she comes in smiling, pretending to be curious, but her real agenda was to push Trump propaganda where it doesn't belong. She wanted to spark debate. She wanted to provoke and to disrupt, but black people saw right through the act. Yeah, and instead of engaging in the nonsense, they shut it down quickly. They called security, the cops, and made sure she was escorted out, because this was not the time, not the place, and certainly not the audience for her MAGA mess. So this moment shows us why protecting black spaces matters. Yeah, black festivals, the black joy, the culture are not up for hijacking or exploitation. Yeah, the blacks don't have to explain to anybody why they don't support who or who they support, or any politician. The truth is written in history, and they already know what it is. So shout out to the community for standing up. Yes, and also shout out to them for standing firm and staying united and reminding outsiders that black joy is sacred, and when you come with bad intentions you will be shown the door. That is period. Yeah. And when I was reading through the comments, people said many things like they got black fatigue, but they purposely go out to harass them. She knew her assignment as a demon. Yeah. And she's trying to provoke someone. They all should have pretended she was a ghost and ignored her totally. Another person said that we need to stay on code, ignore her like she didn't exist. Another person said that her point was to mock and also be antagonistic. Yeah. Another person said that she thought that we were joking when we said they are no longer invited to our cookouts. Another person said that don't feed the troll, just walk away from her. Yeah, you can't live without attention. Expect them to start doing this often and be ready for them. Don't engage them. Another person said that they should have cut the music and then everyone stare at her. This works well when two or more of us are talking and one of them comes into our space uninvited. The devil always try to steal joy. Keyword is the joy that they can't stand us. Yeah, and this was very much good to watch, and that is why I decided to share with you. And imagine, guys, she had the audacity. Yeah, she had the audacity. Yeah, so guys, that is it for today. Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video, and this video is meant for entertainment purposes, education purposes, and commentaries purposes as well. All right, guys, make sure you hit that like button. All credit belongs to the original creators of the video. Share this video and subscribe for more real conversations and commentary. We are keeping it authentic and unapologetic every single time. Thank you and have a nice time.